E
E
A
A
G
G
L
L
E
E
S.
S. Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yo, that man, you know what it is, you know what it is, your boy Philly Fresh, aka the General. Listen, if you haven't done it, please make sure you hit that sub button right down there, man. Trying to get the 3K before the draft, man. You know, that ain't too hard. You know how you do that? By smashing that like button for your boy, man. And if you want to know when the flavor come, you know, it's a little bell right next to the sub button. You hit that little bell, and you be one of the first to know when this flavor come in, man. Also, sharing is caring. I appreciate it. Listen, I told y'all every video until the draft, I'm going to be giving y'all somebody to look at. Somebody that don't necessarily got to be on the Philadelphia Eagles, but somebody that I've been eyeing and I think probably could contribute. You know what I mean? This guy's a second-round pick to me. Bottom of the second, I think you can get him. Probably he's ranked top 10 in cornerbacks to me. Rodarius Williams out of Oklahoma City State. Oklahoma State. Sorry, y'all. Oklahoma State. Brother Greedy Williams. 6 feet, 194 pounds. The dude, I ain't gonna lie, he's a ball hawk, he's a playmaker, but he just doesn't get the plays himself. He doesn't really have like recorded sacks, a lot of recorded sacks or recorded INTs and all that. But the dude is sturdy, man. He's a sturdy. I think he can be an NFL prospect. When you look at it, man, the way that he attacks the football, I like it a lot, and he stands his ground. Like I said, 6 feet, can jump out the gym, has long arms, and can defend very well. So I look at him to go late second, top of the third, something like that. Just keep an eye out for that guy, man. Rodarius Williams. Now, let's get to the rest of the video. Let's get to why we here, why we need to talk, man. Eric Wilson. Welcome to the Philadelphia Eagles, man. This is a good signing. Now, I'm not going to not give Howie credit for the signing, like how I did with a couple other signings. But here's what I can say. I like the signing a lot. I like it a lot. He might have came over here because of Harris. I don't know. But either way, he's here. Last year, this is him and it was somebody else. They was the only guys that had 3 sacks and 3 interceptions in the season. I can't remember the guy from I want to say Green Bay, but he was a cornerback. I can't remember his name. But yeah, they was the only 3 that had 3 interceptions and also 3 sacks. So obviously the dude is a ball hawk and he can cover. So I like the guy a lot. It's a good signing. I think it's going to be one of the more underrated signings of this year and probably the whole all season. When you really break it down, this guy is a ball hawk, like I said, and he can cover. It's something that we need. I know we talk about having the CB2 a lot, but having this guy, having a linebacker like this, it's something that we really need. It's really nothing to discuss about that. He can you can have Jannard Avery. He can groom your younger guys and Taylor and also Sean Bradley. And I like the sign. It's only 1 year, $3 million. Ooh, that's a steal. I like that a lot. And I also like the signing of Jordan Howard. Yes, I like the signing of Jordan Howard. But here's the thing with Jordan Howard. Either he wasn't used properly, properly, or the Philadelphia Eagles just don't know what they're doing. Now, we do got a new regime, but if you look at Jordan Howard's numbers before he got here, and then when he got here, and then after he left, oh my gosh, it's a complete fall off. Remember the first 3 years we could compare him to Zeke. They just wasn't flashy numbers like how Zeke was doing, but he was right there on Zeke's heels every single year. When you look at the first year, 1,300 yards. You look at his second year in Chicago, 1,100 yards. He missed a couple games. His third year, he only ended up with 952 yards. Still almost cracked a stat. He gets here, he only got 500 and something yards. You want to know why? Injuries. He had that shoulder injury, and it was unexplainable. Nobody knew why he had this shoulder injury so long. It was like a little pitch. And he ended up with 525 yards in 10 games. So when you look at it, man, I like the signing, but are you going to use the 1-2 punch in Miles Sanders and also Jordan Howard, how they're supposed to be used? And I think you still need to draft a young guy, because we all know it's going to be time to pay Miles Sanders soon, and you also always going to want another guy to fall back on. I like that we still got Huntley, so we'll see what we can do with him. Still got Boston Scott. We already know what's going on with that. And they also brought in Killings. I think that's really for special teams purposes. But I will say this. Today is a good day. Usually I grind Howie up. Usually I grind the Eagles up. I like what they did. I like what they did with Eric Wilson. You know what I mean? And I also like signing Jordan Howard back. I have no complaints today. About today. Not today. I got no complaints, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Y'all already know. I do got a complaint. Ben Simmons real fast, and I ain't even going, just not even like a podcast about him or nothing. Ben Simmons, you just need to step up. I seen you. Go check the game, y'all. 9:14 left in the first quarter. I seen Ben Simmons he was in the dunkers. He was in the dunker circle. I seen him have Marcus Smart playing him on the block. Not even on the block. Right in the middle. Right there in the dunker circle, the restricted circle. And you pass the ball to Embiid, who's being doubled, causes a turnover, then causes a dunk by Tatum. These are things you can't do. Be more aggressive. But then, later on in the third quarter, you got a Taco Fall who's 7'2", and you go right at him. Do you need a head of steam just to go at people? You can't just back. You got to, if you're not going to shoot, you got to get some post moves. Like I said, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all already know. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that.
Stay Philly, stay fresh.